So guys, I'm going to show you here real quick how to graph or put the graph of the point slope form or any form onto the graphing calculator, just so you have an idea of where you have to find this material. Okay, so if we want to put what we did on the board, y minus 4 is equal to 2 times quantity x minus 3. First thing we're going to do is we're going to come over here to the left-hand side of our screen, and you see these two arrows, and you pop these two arrows up, and then we can put in as many lines here as we actually want, but we're going to first put in the one that we created, which was y minus 4 is equal to 2 times the quantity x minus 3. And you'll notice that it's kind of like drawing the picture for me already. So there it does have your picture of y minus 4 is equal to the quantity 2 times quantity x minus 3. So that is in point slope form. So what I want you to recognize in this point slope form is this. Remember that we started with the point 3, 4. So here you see 3, 4. Well, if we come over here to the actual graph and we come over to 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and up to 4, you'll notice that that point right there is on the graph, 3, 4. Okay, it's one of the points that lies on the graph. We call that a good point because that is, as you can see, now I moved it a little bit there slightly, but if you can see, if we're right at 3, 4 and 3, 4 is dead on the line right there, okay, that is one of the points on the line. Our slope is 2. So what that means is if I rise 2 and I run 1, I'm back at another good point, which is 4, 6. And if I rise 2 and I run 1 again, I'm back at another good point, which is 5, 8. So it'll continue to rise up to and run 1 based on what we see here on the calculator. Another thing that we could do, guys, is the other one that we learned was slope-intercept form. So if we have slope-intercept form, we could put in something like y equals, and I'm just going to make this up, negative 2x plus 5. Okay, and what that means is negative 2x plus 5 means my slope is negative, so you can see that this one goes from left to right going downhill. And we started at positive 5, which is right there at 0, 5. So that's our y-intercept. That's the point that we use to start this one. We don't use, in point slope form, we use a point. Well, we don't know a point in this one because it's not in point slope form, but we do know the y-intercept is a starting point, which is positive 5, which is right there. And if we go down 2 and over 1, then we will end up back on the line, which will give us to 1, 3. And we can keep doing that. Go down 2 and over 1, and we're going to end up back here on this line at 2.50. But it'll keep going down 2 over 1 because it's a negative slope. So there you can see the point slope form graphed on the Desmos graphing calculator, and you can also see the slope intercept form graphed on the calculator. That's just something that will hopefully help you whenever you're trying to solve some of these problems on lesson 2.1 and 2.2.